Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Everyday Kingdom Living. And today I'm here to tell you all about the 5 systems that every kingdom family needs to have peace and stability in their households. So, for me and my family, it is a holiday season upon us, and it is so important to make sure that we are doing things together as a family. But in order to do those things, we have to have systems in place to get school that's happening in between done, things around our house, and then those fun extracurriculars that we want to do as a family. But before we can do all of those, you have to have peace. You have to have stability. You have to have emotional safety inside of your home. And that's what I'm going to show you today with these 5 systems. All right, so we got system number 1. System number 1 is the morning flow system. This one is important because when you start your mornings off with peace, all chaos just goes out of the window. You wake up peacefully, your kids wake up peacefully sometimes. I start my mornings off really slow. I am 37 years old and have decided that I'm not about to just rush around and be all scrambled every morning. I did that all of my life. I'm not doing it anymore. I also changed my schedule because my schedule, I used to wake up at 3:15 to teach a 3:30 a.m. class, or I'd wake up at 3:45 to teach a 4 a.m. class. And God has shifted my schedule. He has said no more mornings, early mornings like that. We got to switch some things around for where I'm about to take you, which 80% of that is into a place of rest. Thank you. Not death, just rest. There's a difference. So in your home, you want to create the same morning flow because your home and the way the morning goes sets the temperature for the rest of the day. You want to have predictable wake up times. My kids and I wake up on the day where I don't have to teach, it's 6:30 to 7:30. I do pray at 6 a.m. So I'm already up before my girls, but for them, it's 6:30 to 7:30. We have soft starts. We're not starting off rushing. And the reason why we don't have to start off rushing is because things are put out beforehand, or they know where they could find their stuff. Backpacks usually are in the same place. Tennis shoes, same place. Uniform, same place. If they are wearing whatever they want to wear for that day, because we're going to a program, then they have a general idea of where those items are found, especially if laundry is put away. But we'll talk about that in a minute. 10 to 15 minutes of quiet time. Usually we all get this. Because I wake up so early, I get about an hour of quiet time before they wake up. My little one, I wake her up slowly. So after she's fully dressed, teeth are brushed, hair is combed, now she has her time to herself. So she usually gets on her tablet, watches a little show or something before it's time for us to head out of the door. My oldest one probably has the calmest morning of us all because she gets herself ready. She packs her own lunch. Well, she fixes lunch for all of us on most days, but she does majority of her morning routine herself. So she has probably the nicest, slowest, calmest morning of us all. But I digress. Simple breakfast options. This is my first week in my house after about a year, maybe longer than that, buying cereal. I have not bought cereal for me and my girls in a long time. I'm talking about your regular, like yellow dye number 4, red dye 40 cereal. I have not bought a box of that in over a year. There's not many healthy cereal options out there. So I just was like, well, we just won't eat it until I come across a cereal that works in our house. But cereal is a simple breakfast option. Like granola bar things, if you can find some healthy choices, granola bars. I like to cook breakfast in the morning, so simple breakfast for us would be eggs, bacon, pancakes. I know. Nothing simple about it, but that's how we eat in our house. And then have a clear plan for the day. So my 6-year-old usually comes in a room and asks me, what are we going to do today? What's the plan for the day? And I have to tell her the entire schedule. She's looking at me right now. All right, so when kids know what to expect, their nervous system can be relaxed and your home stabilizes because you started off with your slow mornings. Like me and this cup of tea, I've been heating it up throughout the day, and I decided because my tea helps me get through my morning and it provides like a slow pace, especially with chamomile in it, I'm able to do the same for my girls and provide a slow start. So she likes to drink tea as well. All right, so the next point, system number 2, It's called the learning system. In the learning system, no matter what educational system your kids are following, if they're in homeschool, public school, they're doing a hybrid system, whatever it is, you still need a structure. I am a part of the homeschool community, so I have a space at home for my kids to learn, but we also are a part of 2 programs. So those programs also require them to have homework and projects and things like that that they have to participate in. So we have routines for some things, but they're kind of like fluid routines. So they're just what works for us for that day. And since we are family, we know each other's rhythms. We have that. But for people that are building a routine for your family, you want to have homework routine. So if as soon as you guys come home, it's better for your kids to do their homework right away, do that. But if they need a break when they come home, give them a break and then go into homework. Figure out what works for you. You might have reading expectations. You got to read 2 books before the end of the week or something. Some people say read a book, give me a book report. Like whatever that is, set the bar. I'm going to say set it high because we want our children to excel and we don't want them to be fooled by the things that are happening in this world. So reading is one way to open their eyes to other things out there. Next, you want to have a drop zone. Now, for me, when we come inside, I have this little table right next to my desk. That's our drop zone. I've managed to keep this organized because I put stuff on it that keeps it pretty. So when you have your drop zones, do the same thing. Make these spaces pretty. Make these spaces yours. Say, this is what we do. I used to have a command center near my kitchen. So I would get the mail, drop the mail there, keys there, sticky notes there. I had magnets on it. I would put like a grocery list or whatever. Command center. That thing changed our lives. Now that we're moving, I had to take it down, but I loved having the command center present in my home. Oh, I miss it. Anyway, so you want to have a drop zone for papers because if they have some notes from their teachers, if they have field trips coming up, if they have calendars you need to know about, homework that needs to be signed, whatever, drop it here. Mama will see it. Daddy will see it. Leave it right there. We'll catch it. Have a set time for educational support. My little one still needs help with her homework. So she knows, okay, after we're done with our snack, we relax a little bit, it's time to get our homework done. Not every time. Sometimes we do homework just before we go to bed. But go with the flow of your family. Either way, as long as you have a plan in place, you can prevent a lot of struggles. You can prevent a lot of frustration. You can help your child feel academically ready versus feeling defeated and lost. And it goes for you too. The more you know about what your child is doing and they know more about what you are doing, you guys can work together as a team. Because there's no I in team, right? All right, system number 3, my favorite, the home order system. Yes, it's a big deal. We have zones in our home. Now, these aren't things that we discuss in our home. These are things that have become obvious systems in our home. These zones, we have the zone for sleeping, the obvious ones, zones for cooking, zones for eating, zones for playing, zones for relaxing. In my bedroom, master bedroom, I don't have a TV because I want to make sure that after I'm done what I'm doing, that my body knows when I hit that bed, it's time to go to sleep. Even in the bathroom, we have a place. One side is for toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, mouthwash, floss. So all tooth hygienic things are on the left. And then the right side of our sink is for hair products. And inside the drawers, we put a lot of hair products in there. But the ones we kind of go to regularly quickly, they stay on top of the counter. Zones, if that makes sense. Have a chore rotation. In my house, I wash the dishes. My oldest daughter puts them away. My little one has just fell in love with sweeping, and she does really well. It's a little unorthodox how she sweeps, but she sweeps and gets the job done. Have clear expectations. Like I said, my daughter knows when I'm done with the dishes, put them away. If you see something on the counter, clean it up. You see things left out before we go to bed at night, maybe like food is left out on the stove, well, let's put it away. Like we have that. Nightly resets. Wiping counters down, sweeping the floor. I'll get the Swiffer so I can swift the floor before we go to bed. I'm folding up the pillows. My kids know this. Fold up the pillows, fold up the blankets and the pillows. Put those things on the couch. Make that space nice and pretty. So that way, when you get ready to wake up in the morning, you can go, whew, my house looks good. It's clean, right? That breathing, it feels good. It clears up space in your mind, your heart. You wake up to peace, and then you can just go heat up that tea and get your day started, right? Okay. So have those nightly resets put in place. It helps you open up your morning and start your morning off to a good start. Clutter boundaries. I come from a long line of hoarders. I decided not to become one. I could have become one, but I decided not to. I used to have lots of toys when I was a kid. But as I got older, I had a couple of people come into my life. One was my assistant. And I was like, why are you not keeping his drawing? She said, you know how many things I get in a week? I keep the ones that are special, the ones that are important. And when he's not looking, I throw the stuff in the trash. And I said, you're right. And I started throwing stuff away. I did. I started throwing certain things in the trash can. You cannot save every piece of paper, every drawing. You just can't. When it comes to clutter in the corners, I do my best. Y'all, I am not perfect by no means. I'm looking at 2 spots right now that are cluttered. Y'all can't see them on this camera, but it's cluttered. And I'm like, okay, I need to move this because we had birthdays, we had holidays, and they all kind of smushed back to back. And I was not able to put these things in place. And then we're moving out of this house. So in my mind, I know somewhere subconsciously, I probably told myself, don't put those things away because you're getting ready to move. You're going to have to move them to somewhere else. I know that's what I just told myself. Bing! My God, help me. Anyway, predictability gives peace to you, your family, your children. So provide that predictability for them. System number 4, emotional regulation. This is one of the biggest because most homes do not have a place to decompress. Some people are living in RVs right now. Some people are living in hotels right now. If you have zones set up in your hotel, in your RV, in your home, then do the same thing when it comes to your emotions. Have those spaces in there where you can decompress. If you're in an RV, you might have to step outside into the bathroom. You're living in a hotel, you might have to step in the bathroom or step outside. If you're at home, same thing, bathroom, outside, closet. Find that space where you can keep yourself composed or let it all out until you can regain your composure. Same thing for your kids. Give them a space to decompress. For my youngest, I noticed she decompresses the best when she is in the bathtub. It's something about her playing with the toys, playing with water. Water, of course, we know is a natural soothing mechanism that helps her just totally wind down. And she doesn't have to be like frustrated. Just if she's had a really busy day, school, she comes home and she plays, we go to dance class, all of these things in a row that can make her really, really hype and antsy. By the time she gets in the tub, relax. And of course, I use, I pour in what is that stuff? Little soothing, calming, I can't think of it. St. Ives, I think that's what it is. I pour that into our water so she can just kind of smell that and relax, the bubble bath kind. You also want to have the vocabulary though, because the external things like taking a bath can help soothe you, but you also need internal support too. So you have to have vocabulary. Your kids might need that vocabulary to properly express themselves. I found as an educator, I've been an educator for 16 years, I found that when children have tantrums and fits, about 60-70% of the time, they do not have the words to say that I'm angry, I'm upset. Or when they get ready to express themselves, nobody stops them to just sit with them, be calm next to them. Because what you're doing is when you are calm, and this is spiritual, and this is also, it's spiritual, but it's also energy, magnetic energy connection. If my energy around you is showing one of calmness and of peace, you're going to start to reflect that. When my youngest used to have tantrums and fits a lot, I already know where she got it from. We were just going through a tough situation as she was growing up. She thought that's how you express yourself, through the yelling, through screaming, through the crying, stomping your feet. And it took a lot for me because I had to show her how to manage her emotions. That's what all of her 5-year-old year was about, was managing her emotions. So I gave her the vocabulary. I also presented myself as peaceful and calm. So when she had those moments, I learned she's just like me. Just hold your arms out. She just comes right into you and she just melts. And I'm the exact same way. Now, I don't have tantrums and fits and stuff like she does anymore because our situations have changed. But I still love that. Stretch your arms out to me, I'm gonna run right in. I'm gonna melt. and she's the same. So I provided just me holding my arms out and welcoming her. I've shown her how to trust that somebody's going to keep me safe, and somebody's going to hear how I feel, and somebody's there to support me as I self-regulate. My oldest, on the other hand, exhibits things a little differently. She's a teenager, so she's talking to friends, she's talking to me, she knows and has that vocabulary to let things out. Her decompression is a little different. She prefers to be alone and regain her regulation, and that's fine. It's fine. Long as your family has some type of emotional regulation system, this will help change everything in a matter of weeks, maybe even days. And the last one, most important one, is system number 5. I love this one. It's communication and connection. This system keeps your relationships healthy. It goes beyond, what did you eat today? It goes beyond, how was school today? It asks those deep questions, and it comes in a form of a family meeting. The wealthy people do it all the time. The wealthy people will rent out a vacation home. They will invite the entire family to this vacation home. And at that table, they will discuss the financial structure and stability of the family. They will discuss wealth. They will discuss insurance policies. They will discuss the trust fund and the 401ks and whatever else you can think of. They're talking about how to build a brand, build a business. They want people in the family to know. Sometimes I wouldn't even doubt if they've invited the lawyers and the doctors and the people that are helping their family externally to the dang rental property or vacation home. Let's get all of this out so we'll know what to expect. We'll know how to run things. And then when the children are involved in those types of meetings, they learn delegation. They learn how to articulate. They learn how to express themselves in a way that is valuable to the system of the family. So have those weekly family meetings. I don't care what your family size look like. It be you and your one kid, you and your dog, you and God. Discuss and have those family meetings. Have clear boundaries. Right now I'm recording this video, and if y'all notice, nobody's coming to bother me. That's a boundary. They hear me talking, they know, oh, Mama's probably recording. I had a friend, she made like a sign for her door. Mommy's recording now. The kids know to wait, or write on a little clipboard to ask her a question. Whatever it is, that's what she would do, and that helped maintain that boundary. Explain consequences before they happen. So pretty much, if you're going to do this, this is your consequence. And they'll say, well, I probably shouldn't do it because Mama said this is going to happen. I do that a lot in my house, and it works. Celebrate those wins. I used to be the type of woman that would work. I look up, take a breath, drink a sip of water, get back to it. Not celebrating. Pay off a debt, not celebrating. I got the next debt I need to pay. I have learned to celebrate the small wins, mostly because of the snowball method. I've learned to celebrate the small wins because they do something internally to you. They do satisfy that desire to be proud of yourself. And we all probably have experienced a time where nobody celebrated us, like nobody was there. All you had was yourself. Yeah. Celebrate your small wins. And finally, do emotional check-ins with your family. I, every now and then, just randomly, I do that random, ask my daughters like these thought-provoking questions just to see. Or I ask them, did I do anything what can I do to be a better mom? Or did I say something in that conversation that hurt your feelings or something like that? And we have that open space to talk about that. I wasn't given that as a kid. We're just always on the go. So those types of things didn't always happen. But I also do an emotional check-in with myself. I write in my journal. I'm using that time to pray. I'm talking to God about it. I discuss certain aspects of things with ChatGPT, especially if I need like a really, really deep understanding of something, of an emotional wound or past trauma. I am discussing it there too. But either way, letting it out is what strengthens your bond. When you pray to God, it strengthens your bond with Him. And you start to hear Him more clearly. He starts to give you that instantaneous response. When you do that with your kids, you start to understand your kids clearly. They start to give you an instantaneous response. It goes full circle. When you start doing it within yourself, you start to understand yourself clearly. You start to know your green flag from your red one. And now you have a relationship close with yourself. And now you get an instantaneous response that you can trust from yourself. So with those 5 systems in mind, they are the backbone of stability, of peace, of a kingdom-centered home. And once everything is in its place, everything changes. The rhythm of your home, your stress level, your kids' stress levels, your kids' behaviors, even the way your home feels spiritually. All of that starts to change. And if you want help, because I'm here for that, I'm here all day for that. If you want help putting these systems in place, I already put out the 5 systems on Instagram on my Everyday Kingdom Living with Pranithia on Instagram. I made a post and it has those 5 systems kind of listed out for you and just the suggestions that you could use in your own homes. But also, I do work with moms one-on-one. I call it strategy sessions. They're free for the first 15 minutes. And we just discuss things, get to the nitty-gritty of what your goals are for your home. And then we can continue to work together to get the things implemented into your home. So you can get the blueprint, the strategy, and how to execute it all in one visit. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. If you want that one-on-one, I'm going to also put the link for the 5 systems in the descriptions and the captions. You'll see it everywhere. I love you guys. Come back for more because this week we're still talking about family.